So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the debut of a handful of new players that we got. Not too many, but a handful. We have, excuse me, starting at running back, we have Adrian Peterson. We also picked up a new right tackle and a new left guard. Everywhere else on offense is the same. Defensively, I believe everything's the same too, except D tackle number 2. I also picked up a few new tight ends. I also picked up CJ Fedora hat. I can't think of his name. Delaney Walker's signature, and we also have signature short that we have there. And I think that's it. That's definitely it. So definitely looking forward to seeing how our running game is going to be with 3 really not only good blocking tight ends, but 3 tight ends that I can count on in the passing game. And that's very key, because of course there's a lot of gold tight ends that block really well. And before I start the season, took a look at where I was record wise, and you guys can back up and take a look at that. That really doesn't mean too much. So I take a look. He's got Hopkins, Brown, and he also has a Thomas Davis. So okay, we just may have some trouble there. He's got some ballers. So to start off the game, we are on offense, and I'm like, great. This gives me an opportunity to, try out my new pistol trips with all my fun blocking guys that I have out there, as well as Adrian Peterson, and definitely trying to see if we can have success running. Now, Thomas Davis is a monster, but doesn't have the best block shedding. So that right there may be the only thing that keeps him normal, because Lord knows that card is God tier. As we end up scoring on our second run to the left side with Adrian Peterson, blocking was phenomenal. And again, as great as Thomas Davis is, his one weakness is his ability to get off a block shed, and we should more often than not do really well when it comes to blocking him, since we have really good run blockers on the field. So right here across our body after the interception, we throw an incomplete pass right there. Very next play, we run to the right. I was gonna say to the left. I'm so used to running to the left. 3rd and 6 right here. We need a big play. We hit a Randy Moss, and we catch him in stride for the touchdown, as we end up taking a quick and early 14-0 lead just before we hit halfway of the first quarter. So he decides to run the ball, but we are there to bottle that up, and we definitely try to. Yeah, I can't speak. Definitely have to try our best to keep him one-dimensional, keep the ball going through the air so I can send some pressure just like that, and it just makes it a little easier to know that he's going to be passing instead of mixing in runs, because that would just give me a headache, and I suck dealing with people who mix in runs and passes and whatnot. So right here, really quick throw out of the backfield, wide open is our running back, and right here we're filling it. We're just hitting the flats. He's coming out in like a cover 2 blitz, so he's just pretty much giving up the flats for an easy 3 yards a pop. But if I'm able to break a tackle just like that, it'll even be more. So right here we just get just a few yards. Again, if they break a tackle, it'll definitely be more yards. I go back to it, and then I realize, wait a minute, that C route is way too open because it's biting down. It's a hard flat on the table route from the running back. So there we go. We hit the C route once the cornerback drops down, and then very next play we hit Randy Moss again on the left side, where he ends up getting another touchdown. So far 21-0, and we're just how I envisioned us running the ball well with the 2 new tight end additions at blocking is exactly how I envisioned this. This is the type of game plan I want to put on the field. I want to run the ball. I want to run the ball heavily. I want to have success running the ball. I want to try and make you one-dimensional when you try running the ball against me, and we're going to try our best to send some pressure, force a mistake. Now, my goal when sending pressure is not to get a sack. My goal is to just force you to make a mistake. See some quick pressure, make a read, throw it a second earlier than you have to, hit the wrong button by mistake. We've all been there. We've all had pressure going, oh snap, and you just make, instead of taking a sack or throwing it away, you go on ahead and you just throw it too early, or you just, there's a fumble that happens or whatnot. So he goes for back-to-back screens, and why not? They're working against us. So we got to try and watch out for that now, and lets me know he's not afraid to throw some screens at us. But we end up getting the interception right there on the right side. That's going to go on ahead and end this drive, where we end up going underneath right here to the tight end, and that's exactly what it is I like to do. Have tight ends, again, that are good at blocking, but also can be useful in the passing game, and a quick little drag route to Cooks and that's what we like to see. So AP fighting hard, man, fighting hard for them extra yards. 3rd and 4 right here. We're looking. We go over the middle, and we're unsuccessful. So on 4th and 4, we need a big play. When in doubt, hit the actually held possession catch. I actually did it that time, and usually they get the animation where they kind of fall to the ground. He was about to do that, but then he just stood up and ran upfield. Listen, I'll take it. So right here we go deep to Momo, stands up, goes in the end zone for his third touchdown. His third receiving touchdown of the game, and he goes on ahead and quits. So that's the end of the video, fellas. Hopefully you guys enjoyed more Adrian Peterson gameplay as well as all the other goons that we added. Right now I'm working on my way to getting Von Miller at 747K. Definitely want to try and get him. I already sold Khalil Mack. That's what's good about your team being locked in. I can still utilize, if I don't get Von, I can still utilize Khalil Mack for the remainder of this season until I get Von Miller. So again, that's the end of the video, fellas. Tomorrow, again, we got some more gameplay. I've already played week number 2, and AP has a monstrous run. See you guys next time. Peace!